was gonna record this. Okay. I'm recording now. Nobody's missed anything. I'm gonna put these recordings up separately of reactions and discussions about this. That's gonna be interesting for me.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn.
So this person is going somewhere. We really don't know where, and the GPS is leading him to probably not a good place at very early
Head
hours
east
in
for
the morning.
1/4 of a mile, then follow signs for do not enter. Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
Yeah, no, GPSs don't say that. Okay. That's not good. No.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Your destination.
Okay, okay, I want to go back because somebody did point out something. Yeah, if we go back, I think you can go back a frame. Yeah, look at that right there. Look at that motherfucker right there. That is definitely something. Right. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all of that. Don't want that.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn.
I don't know.
Your destination is behind you. Rerouting. In 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
No. Mm-mm.
You have arrived.
So that's the very first video that they put up. It's called "You're on the Fastest Available Route." Fairly standard, but it does set the tone, and this next one is probably the creepiest of all of them. I want to say it's called Contingency, and this is unnerving. This one's weird to watch. Weird one to watch. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone's ever been, you know, if anybody's watching this in future or whatever. I was like the last generation, I think, to grow up, or I remember broadcasting days going offline. Normally it was just on a Sunday and only for a few hours, and then they would come back on, but a little weird, strange. Okay. Yeah. So, do not use after 1970. I guess it's October 13th, 1970. To be used only in the event of the United States' complete surrender to insurmountable enemy forces. Public broadcast upon confirmed condition. 12 Omaha solemn certainty. I don't know what that is. That may mean something. I should look it up. 12 Omaha solemn certainty. Well, Omaha certainty. Oh shit, that is a... Oh fuck, that actually is a thing, I think. Holy shit, I didn't know that was an... Is that an actual thing? We have to go and go down that rabbit hole. I haven't messed with this stuff yet. Okay. Huh. Okay, the worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of the armed forces, the United States has been forced to surrender to her enemy. Though they may occupy our borders, our streets, our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That's why we call Americans act to preserve the memory of the United States, untarnished and uncompromised. Now that I have already taken action in the family of my... Wait, what did that say? Hold on. In the company of family and loved ones, not all Americans, every man, woman, and child, are called upon to act before the moment passes by. Let our united resolve echo through history. Even in defeat, we refuse to yield. And then that is, I believe, Lyndon B. Johnson's signature. Honor liberty by taking the final and greatest liberty of all. It is a pledge. It is a privilege to be called to action. You take America with you. Look at that. It's so weird. It's so dystopian. We will each be remembered. Use the method available to you at this time. Your courage will inspire others. There's nothing to fear. Yeah, not great. Yeah. Time has come. Access to a loaded firearm is ideal. Place the muzzle, hold on upward to the roof of your mouth. Thank you. Join your neighbors, your family, your God. See, the beauty of this, if you want to call it that, is that it skirts so incredibly close to real life that it's very much believable. It is incredibly believable, and it's amazing that we got something done so well that kicked off this analog horror stuff. See, and this is interesting because like this is something that we can look. It's red. I guess it's supposed to be like blood, but these analog horror movies, if you go frame by frame, which you can do on YouTube. I didn't know this. I thought it was like forward and back 5 seconds, but it's the greater than less than signs can advance or go back frame by frame. There's a bunch of stuff to catch, and I love that kind of stuff. See, what was that? Like, what could that possibly be? It kind of looked like, what do you think? I don't know. I have no clue. That's why I'm so fucking happy to get to October. I hope more people do come in here because I love discussing this shit with people. Do you think it's like the same kind of thing that was in the other the one that we just saw? Like it's that kind of alien thing. And your country needs you. Say goodbye with pride. Fuck that. You know, even then, I was thinking the other night, you know, my fucked up random thoughts that I think. It's weird. I don't know if y'all did it. I don't know if schools are like this across the nation, but when I was in school, when I was in kindergarten and, you know, all the way up to, I guess all the way up until I graduated high school, you know, every morning you would stand up, put your heart or hand over your heart, say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. And I know at least in elementary, we would sing the national anthem. Looking back at that now and thinking about it, that is some fucking like cult like brainwashing shit. It's creepy. It's so fucking creepy to see like 30, you know, 7 or 8 years old all doing the same thing, wanting to like give their life for their country. That's some weird shit that does not sit right. That's not even like a horror thing. That's an actual thing that happens or has happened or is still happening. I don't know what grade school is like now. Yeah, this message will repeat until there are none to read it. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure your compliance. It is against the law to delay. If there is time, victory position. 3 Fs. Front lawn, face up, feet together. That's how you want to die. Fuck that. No, I ain't doing that. Oh, this is the worst too. Regarding your children, tend to them before yourself. That's so messed up. It's so fucked. Tend to them. Don't like go kill them. No, tend to them. Use a calm tone of voice. Everyone can do their part. And look, that bear looks like it's deceased. It's so messed up. Infants and pets, the smallest patriots. Uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Nah. It's not happening. Technical difficulties. Right. Earlier today, the station aired what appeared to be a warning message from a U.S. government agency. This is confirmed as a hoax. Local 58 apologizes for any confusion that may have resulted. It's a hoax. Like, how... I don't want to get political, but with certain groups of people following certain leaders of people in a fanatical way, almost cult-like, and something like this would come on, you know people would do it. There'd be a few people that would do it. Think about that. It's like, oh, it's a hoax. My bad. That's so messed up. There's a real life instance of that too. That is super messed up. So, okay, if we go back here, it says do not use after 1975. I assume this is like a Cold War thing, in case, I don't know, nukes get dropped and everyone's dying. This is a local 58 hoax apology card. I don't... See, this is weird for me because it says it has hoax in like quotes. I haven't deciphered that. I've heard a bunch of other people and their takes on it. I don't know what my take is on it. If they played that to not cause mass hysteria, but it like actually is happening, I guess. I don't know. It's very strange. Power relays down before broadcasting card image, and knowing what I know about infrastructure and electrical networks and grids and stuff, I don't know that much. Yeah. Gosh, yeah, it's creepy. It's so fucking creepy. Yeah, that's bad. We're gonna I'll go through the other ones. Gemini's my favorite. Whenever I get to that within the next week or so, the Gemini stuff, it's by far the best analog horror stuff. So we can do weather service, and I think this is still going on. Yeah. Because it started 4 years ago, and the last video was 11 months ago. So it's just very sporadic, but everybody eats this shit up. 500,000 subscribers. Okay. Let's go. And that shit, that EAS, emergency alert systems, I hate that. It scares the fuck out of me. Like, legitimately. And actually, another thing about the EAS that I still to this day do not understand is I don't know. I don't know if you remember 9/11 Soru. You're what, 24, 25, 26, something, somewhere around there? I don't know if you remember. I do. I was in ninth grade. Uh, Not once ever did I hear the emergency alert system go off when all that shit was going down. And were there ever a time and place for the emergency alert system? It would have been that day. Nothing. Nothing went off. That is real sketchy to me. Okay, we have a warning for a meteorological event. Warning is effective immediately and continues until sunrise tomorrow. I actually am somewhat of a meteorologist myself. In fact, if you're an astronomer, you kind of have to be a meteorologist on some level. So it's pretty interesting. Okay. Citizens are advised not to observe the event with the naked eye. Very much akin to a solar eclipse or something like that. If it is a full total solar eclipse, you can look at it. If it's even a partial, sorry, I'm getting a. Oh, you're gonna hear a bunch of astronomy. Damn it, sorry. I could do like a 4 hour stream going off on astrology. In fact, I do that when I teach. I very much could be like a science streamer. I just am not, but I should be. Um, but yeah, never look at an eclipse. Obviously, solar eclipse, because even if it's a partial, what's real funny is that whenever a partial solar eclipse happens around a very large metropolitan area, in about 10 to 15 years, let's say 15 average, you see incredible spike of eye related diseases and going blind. you you didn't spell it wrong. You put the wrong word. It's astronomy. Astrology is complete bullshit nonsense. Still a thing. I have issues with that because ology means like the study of. Onomy, like, is the naming and classification of. It's a little bit different, but that's like the gist of it. So technically, what I did, what we should be called, astronomers, astrophysicists. So there's a slight difference, but uh, what I went to school for technically should be called astrology, but like in so many things in science, as weird as it is, we do uh, preserve what came before. So astrology is its thing, but we never overtook that for ourselves. So we took astronomy because normally when a science begins its life, like chemistry or biology or whatever, in fact, biology is still in its very infancy of becoming a full hard science. You start with categorizing things. We as humans categorize stuff. That's just how things start. You categorize numbers, you categorize elements, and molecules, and all of that stuff. Anything you categorize, and then you try and find like relationships between the categories. So astronomy again did start that with the stars, the OBAFGKM, and some of the other ones. And yeah, and okay. I could go on for hours. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, what I was saying, I'm so fucking stupid. The people that said that I am too incoherent for YouTube are 100% correct. I agree with that troll. But about 15 years after a solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse hits an area of the country where there's a lot of people, it does get a little bit dimmer. So people think that you can look at the moon covering the sun. Again, partial. It is not fully covering the sun. So people will look at it. But the thing is, it will actually burn a moon-shaped crescent into your retina. And that can cause tons of vision issues later. And since we've had the ability to X-ray eyes, it's so creepy because the spike in eye problems is 100% correlated and caused by those solar eclipse events. It's so crazy. It's so insane. It's like, yeah, don't fucking look at the sun, even though it looks a little bit dimmer. That slice of the sun that you can still see that's not covered by the moon, yeah, that's still the full fucking power of the sun, and it will scar your eyeball. Don't do that. See, what was that? What was that? Hold on, you missed something. So tonight, and they just skip it. It's 2:15. No, they didn't skip it. There was something. Blood of. Oh shit! Oh my god! I never have caught this. That's what I'm saying. You can watch this shit so much and catch new stuff. Blood of the THTL. Blood of the something. And then you have I don't know what that's supposed to be. I know the moon has a big deal with all this stuff. The moon is like a very important thing. Okay. For your what did it say? For your safety, remain indoors. Do not look at the night sky. More information to follow. The meteorological event is safe for all to view. Warning has been lifted. Okay. See, this is weird because it's conflicting. Again, throw out any kind of connections that anyone sees. I think it's like a war. Maybe something has taken over the airwaves and people here in these small cities are like fighting to gain back control somehow. I don't really know how you would do that. But clearly we're getting like this back and forth type of war, for lack of a better word, here. Go outside now. Say, can you read this? Look at the moon. Do not look at the moon. Stay inside. Don't look at the night sky. And then, see, what the hell is that? It looks almost like a cliffside, and that's like plains and not airplanes, but the landscape. And it looks like it's sundown, maybe, I don't know. Face away from all windows. Avoid mirrors. Do not look up. And a bunch of X's. See, they never... It's in the light. The moon came in. He found me. Through the mirror. Spelled through wrong. Moonlight white. White like eyes. Not light, but blood. I drown in him. If you are afraid, we will look together. see. It's the moon. Some shit with the... There's some fucking moon stuff happening, and I think you can hear people going insane. It's definitely in the background. That's weather service. And they are getting this. A lot of this shit is public domain B-roll footage. This one's real short, 19 seconds. I don't even remember what this is. Log 4 at... Look away, it does not matter. There are other receivers. Safety in numbers. Okay, well, what the fuck does that mean? Hold on. What is their frequency? 500 and what megahertz? It's like 476, 576. Let's see. You could even make... You just... Analog whore at 476 megahertz. Okay. So, 476 megahertz, what frequency does that belong to? Let's do a little bit of investigation. We can watch the film theorist stuff too. I have watched his stuff on it. I gotta give it to MatPat. He annoys the ever-loving shit out of me. But I gotta give it to him. Dude knows his stuff. And I do watch him. He's I don't know, I guess I'm jealous or something. I'll admit that. Okay. So, if we look back, this is like a different background than the other ones because, let me go back to the videos. And this Local 58. Let's see, when does this start?
Quarter mile.
Okay, we're in 2014 here, so that makes sense that that's a fairly newer background compared to the other stuff, because if we get a Local 58 over here, this looks like maybe the 70s. Maybe not, I don't know. So it's interesting to like piece together a timeline. And we were on local show for children. Yeah. Gotcha. Fuck that. Fuck John Wayne Gacy for destroying an entire industry. That being the clowns. Fuck clowns. Don't like them. Grew up with it. Parents scared the absolute fuck out of me because they would pretend they were going outside looking into a drain, and that my mom would like put her arm in a drain and pretend like it was getting her. Fucking scarred me for life. I'm terrified of clowns. They didn't like the moon. He's got that weird fucking smile on him. Don't do that. Don't like that. So this is a show for children at 4:15 in the morning. Is it not the moon from... It looks like it, doesn't it? Now that I think about it, you're right. It does. I don't think it's the moon though from that, but it definitely gives off those vibes 100%. Yeah. This is not a show for children. Seeing he's like scared. I actually really like this little character. This was made up just for by the guy that did Local 58. Apparently, he has some like other comics and stuff that he drew of Cadaver. So he has this like weird Marvel, not Marvel, but you know, cinematic universe thing going on. I have no clue. I have no clue. Zero clue. And any other thing that I've ever watched, nobody, not one person, has even given any kind of explanation for what that is. Everyone's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at right now, which is fair. That's fair. But I have no clue. You never see it again either in this whole series so far. And the moon. Look at that moon, dude. No, don't do that. Don't do any of that. It's bad. Do that. So I guess he went down into the cave that was in the grave. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why people are so fucking dumb in horror, you know, movies or media or whatever. Okay. So he is done. Oh, you know what though? Hold on. He is he is face up, legs together, right? That has to be that from that other contingency post. It's like face up, feet together on the lawn. Not a lawn, but okay. No, 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 no. Don't do it. That is a show for children. This is a show for children right here. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop doing that. This is not a show for children. So this has got to be... I don't know. Something's going on with the moon. Something's going on with the moon. I mean, going from weather forecast or weather emergency alert, like, don't look up, and then they're like, oh yeah, look up, it's fine. And obviously, it's something about the moon. No, I don't think so, because everything so far has been like real late at night. Solar eclipse occur in the day. It's something with the moon. Hey, what's going on, Swedish Wargo? It's Spooktober. Watching spooky shit. Theorizing. And fuck clowns. Don't like them. So again, the first one that we watched was in 2014, and then the second one was a contingency plan, right here, which I think takes place in the 70s, and then Weather Service and Station ID. I don't know when those would take place. We are watching spooky. A look back. Why do I not remember this? It's been a while since I've watched this. Okay. So maybe this is going to give us our timeline. So we have Madison County. I don't know where that is. Lasco City, Icker Falls, Brood Hollow, and Eden Vale? I'm going to go with Vale. This clearly looks like something from the 1930s, 40s, 50s, not 60s. Okay, that last one had to be... That has to be from like the 60s, right? I think I said it was the 70s earlier, but this one looks like the 70s. And then the 80s, 90s. We've always been here. If I were a betting man, I'm sure whoever hijacked this station inserted that. We've always been here. It's a weird thing to put on a public access TV station. I don't like that. We send signals to ourselves through their domain. Did we really believe they wouldn't add their own? Okay, there's contingency. Wait, what the fuck? What? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, we watched that. This message will repeat until none are there. It's like some kind... What the fuck is that? If this were the back rooms, I would say that that's the mold bacteria stuff, but this isn't that. I don't like that. Okay, we just watched that. Public eye. And when people make these things, they do not just... Every second is important if they're good. Oh my god, this is fucking nightmare fuel. Okay. What's your people in here, what's your favorite horror movie or thing? Maybe it's a mini series, maybe it's a movie. Well, those are the only two things, but or maybe it's a TV show. Okay. This is like this right here. Fucking terrible. Oh yeah, books. Some horror books as well. You ever read Are You Afraid of the Dark? There were 3 of them. I remember when I was in elementary school, I fucking lived off those things. They were nightmare fuel, and they're still nightmare fuel. And I'm glad the movie that came out a couple of years ago honored the artistic direction of that, because they did change it because it was too scary for kids. They changed that shit in like early 2000s. It's awful now. The art made those books what they were. Yeah, so I am just so confused about this thing. And then you have like, I don't even know what the fuck it is. Is it like a vampire or Nosferatu or something? Don't know. Okay. And clearly the skull, harkening back to what we just saw with the Showtime for Kids. Okay, it's still live, and then there's this guy. I don't know who he is. I wonder if I could do a reverse image search.
Your destination has moved.
Okay.
Has moved.
Don't touch that dial. More to come. Nah. Thank you for supporting community television. Okay, this next one's really fucked up. Like really, really messed up. because they're going to show you something that's a real life thing. And it kind of broke my mind when I saw it. This particular video doesn't. But I can show you the real life thing afterward. And it's messed up. Okay. Real sleep. Never had that before. Alright, so we're in 1983 here. Thought Research Initiative. Myth versus fact. Okay, I don't have a workbook. Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function. No. Maybe. Define function. Okay. Modern medicine agrees that REM sleep is necessary for mental health. I'm going to say yes. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely correlational, not causal. I actually don't know that one. Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future. Wait a minute. So does that mean all of the other ones are wrong too? Because those were like 3 different things. The symbols in dreams arise from the unconscious mind assigning narrative meaning to the neurochemical waste filtration process. I don't think we know that. I don't think we understand what dreams are. Exactly. Precognition is a lie. Yes. Sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. Yeah, of course. There's been 0 dropped frames, by the way. 8 hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both the body and mind. Oh, what did they do? Something happened there. Okay. The benefits are greatly diminished by the frantic, nonsensical images and auditory hallucinations we call dreaming. Right? Dreaming is the vestige of a primitive mind. Mm-hmm. The Kleitman map. Our studies have allowed us to zero in on the neural pathways that dreams exploit in the subconscious mind. It's an index electric activity in a brain burdened by dream stimuli. So what are they doing? Mapping your brain when you dream? It looks like. I don't think this is a real thing. Don't know. It could be. I could be completely wrong. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other controlled stimuli, including via the visual cortex. Okay. So they're saying if you get a map, you can, like, induce dreamlike states in other people? If you know what their brain is like and what triggers it? Possibly. The opposite effect can be induced by using the inverse of a Kleitman map. Okay. Transmitting phase. Okay, so they're doing a shit, what is it called? A fast... No. They're just inverting the wave to cancel it out. It's interesting. This is what real sleep looks like. So it's like not active at all. An anti-dream. All right, no two minds are alike. Instructional videos customized for you. This one is, but it's not. This isn't the thing. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's not the thing that will freak you out if you know what the real thing is. And I mean, freak you out. It's not. It's not gonna, mess your mind up, but it's interesting. So stare directly at the center of your television. So, yeah, I mean, that's creepy. Fair enough. So it's just like a person's face with different lighting angles on it. Okay. Ooh, that's actually creepy. I haven't done that before. It actually leaves an imprint in there. What did they say? Did they say stare at the screen? Maybe not. Okay. So it's something about facial recognition, an ablation of subconscious.
There are no faces. There are no faces. There are no faces.
I don't like that at all.
There are no faces. There are
No,
no faces.
don't like that.
There are no faces.
What the fuck was that? Jeez.
No faces. There are no faces. There are no faces.
Clearly they've taken the mouth down here and like flipped it vertically. And I think one of the eyes, like this left eye, is flipped. Maybe not. I don't know. Still don't like it. And they do leave a pattern in the back. You can see it. Okay, that's interesting. Read each phrase without reading. Okay. Okay, clearly we're going to have to go through all those. You now have completed the real sleep program. Good night. Most patients report a night of dreamless sleep after only one viewing. Consult your technician if you're experiencing delayed results and unwanted side effects. Do not see a doctor. I will play a video where it does work, and then you're probably going to be like, yep, I'm not doing that ever again. Okay, hopefully they link to that video because it's weird. I think Nexpo had a deal on it. That's where I saw that. I don't want to go off. Well, I am going to finish the rest of these. There's only like 3 more, but for completeness sake, I do want to let y'all know what I'm talking about because it is very strange. Electrosaurus. And there's a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be going to his channel probably next week because he has some real crazy shit that, like, real life stuff. It's fascinating. This was Local 58, right? Web series. I guess that's it. Gemini. I cannot wait to get to Gemini. Gemini is so fucking insane. It's not even funny. I was like, what does he have? The Charlie Brown music. That's my music. Here, I will. Shit, that's loud. All right. So he does this thing. Scan it. Okay, that's contingency. That's the kid thing. The meteorological event. Was it not him? No, surely it was.
Straub, whom runs a web.
It may be Wendigoon. He's really good. Definitely subscribe to those people. They do amazing work. Local Nexpo and Wendigoon, if you haven't already. There's, I know it's grinding like the stream to a halt, but this is actually really, really crazy shit. I wouldn't be taking this much time if I didn't believe it was just the weirdest shit ever that I've never heard of. Yeah, right here. Okay. So let's listen real fast.
Eye of the moon, which may lead some to believe the moon is alive, I believe is to say the moon is watching. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, if the moon is wanting people to die and worship it, then what good is there in promoting fear? And I think it's because children are very responsive to fear as an authority. Like, think about it this way. If you want a kid to worship you as a deity, you're not going to approach it with those ideas of safety and comfort because kids don't understand that. But fear, they will absolutely give into. It's the same reason children are punished with spanking and things such as, because it is the fear of punishment if they do wrong. So if a child is shown a cartoon character killed by the moon, that immediately establishes a fear and authority in the moon. It's just another strategy to lead to this creature's takeover. And to look back, as mentioned before, it talks about sending signals to their domain and how they can send signals back. Now, real sleep is very interesting given this whole idea of the moon, and I think that it deals much more with the psychological effect of people on Earth.
Yeah.
Very obviously, the information in real
About to
sleep
happen.
doesn't make sense. It's talking about dreams being unnecessary and how we don't need complex thought. Remember earlier how I mentioned that real sleep is an actual psychological experiment? Well, here's that psychological experiment in action. If you don't want to participate, skip ahead about 20 seconds.
Okay. This is weird shit. Whoever's here, I don't know. If it works better if you're on a computer monitor. I don't know. I don't even know if it'll work on a phone. Keep your eyes fixed on the red dot, and they're just gonna flash a bunch of random people's faces. And as you focus on that, only focus on the red dot. Do not look at the people's faces. But you can see them in your periphery. And this shit is fucking weird. It's very strange. Just warning now. If you want to see something really goddamn strange that you did not know your mind could do, this is it. So just focus on the dot. Oh my god. And you want to look at the people, but don't. But their faces are so fucked up. Their faces are so fucked up. I'll do it again. It's fascinating to me.
The whole idea of the moon, and I think that it deals much more with the psychological effect of people on Earth. Very obviously, the information in real sleep
do it
doesn't
again.
make sense. It's talking about dreams being unnecessary.
Here. Do it one more time.
The purpose of this experiment is to disassociate
Yeah. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like your brain is trying to comprehend the peripheries of your vision, and it's overlapping those two, the two faces, one on either side, and it's like swapping their features and makes them look really, really fucked up. I don't know if that happened to you. It definitely does happen to me when I watch that. And that's the creepiest shit that I've seen come out of all of this analog horror stuff. Just being 100%. Okay, we have two more. It's sky watching, and then the most recent one is a digital transition. This one's, yeah, it's a thing. Okay. So this is 90s. Okay. So, look, there's Orion. That's what my cat's named after. Not the damn cat in the Men in Black movie. Status on the encoder. What about it? It's been green. I have 0 frames dropped right there. No dropped frames. That was that loading was actually the video itself. Like I was actually loading that video. Okay, there's Orion. It's the belt. And on everyone knows Orion, but if you're in a really dark sky, down here to his left, you can see a cluster of stars. If you're in really, really dark sky, that's his like sword, his scabbard. Yeah, there's the Pleiades. That is in Taurus the Bull. In fact, you can see Taurus the Bull right there, I think. Either way, the Pleiades is a great thing to watch and look at. It looks like a mini Big Dipper. The ladle. You talking about the Big Dipper? The Pleiades it's very similar to mini Big Dipper. Pleiades is also called the Seven Sisters. And the Native American story of the Pleiades, because all of these, images in the sky, these constellations, they have stories associated with them. And for the Pleiades, some background music. The Pleiades comes from the myth of I don't remember which tribe. It's a Native American tribe. And something the whole gist of the thing is that there are these 7 sisters and they're getting chased by a bear. And I think the bear might be their brother who got a curse cast on him. And they kept running away from this bear. And finally, they found this big mound, like in Arizona. They have these like incredibly huge pillars that are flat on the top. They supposedly, as the story goes, saw that and climbed up it to get away from the bear. But then the bear kept following them and they just kept climbing and they went into the night sky. And that's what the Pleiades are these 7 sisters that were trying to get away from the bear. The bear may be Ursa Major. I don't remember off the top of my head. So Pleiades were really fun to look at though. Okay. So clearly we have the moon, which we all know is bad. Okay. This Very bright moon. I guess he put on a magnifying lens. Okay, just for reference sake, the moon is bad because we don't know. Nobody knows. So it's like the point of all of, I don't know, theory crafting and stuff. Just fun. But they have not revealed the reason for that. I haven't done this before. I wanted to compare an image of the moon with a real one. I don't know if he altered this one in any way. It looks like he kind of did. So if I bring this over, well, maybe not. I mean, the moon looks the same everywhere. Well, that's technically not true if you're in the southern hemisphere, but it looks as if he took this image of the moon and rotated it 90 degrees, is what I'm thinking right here. I wish I could do that here. I don't think I can, though. But yeah, so your Tycho Brahe crater, I think, is down there on the bottom right of the moon when it should be near the bottom left. Yeah, he definitely... Yeah, there's that white spot of strata on the moon. Yeah, he definitely just took this image, blurred it up, and then hit a 90-degree rotation on it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, oh my god, that game. I was actually debating on playing that game this month. I don't think I will, but I don't know. So we should nuke. Yes, we should. We're about to see his throne. I don't know. I have no clue what that is. Like some kind of alien invader that is, as we see here, he's like, that is not what the moon looks like up close at all. It looks very organic. It's like the Maria, the seas on the moon, the dark places. They're all supposed to be 100% like flat. They're incredibly flat and featureless. Yeah, exactly. Alien bases on the moon. So I don't know if they're like terraforming the moon or it's a misnomer. I shouldn't say terraforming, but reforming the moon to be more hospitable to what I assume is aliens. I don't actually know. All your base are belong to us. Oh my god. I haven't heard that in like 25 years. God. Shit, I haven't heard that forever. Bringing out the old school shit. Okay. Again, not what the moon looks like. These craters, for sure, those are fine, but this kind of a hole-like feature? Nah. Ain't having that. What's the fear of holes? Trypophobia, I think. Yeah. Not good. Very bad. And now it gets weird. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? It's called trypophobia. It's people that fear this kind of shit. This is obviously photoshopped, but that, like, a bunch of incredibly small holes together. Yeah, those are real. This thing. Stuff does exist like that, but yeah. Yeah, trypophobia. It's weird. It doesn't really affect me. I don't have an issue with it, but a lot of people do. It makes them very uncomfortable. Did I? I'm sorry. Shit. It's bad. Bad times. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a little bit unnerving. Yeah. Have you ever watched a bot fly removal? But anyway, yeah, you can see this thing is, I don't fucking know, breathing or something. You've never seen a bot fly remove? Oh my gosh. You're gonna get grossed out. We'll watch that after this. It's so nasty. Yeah, it's something. It's weird, right? This is clearly, intelligent design. That's not a naturally occurring thing. I don't know what it's pointing to though. Okay. This is a pretty big fucking nope for me, personally. Yeah, the moon should not be that big. Just for reference, the moon was that big. And now, the moon is that big. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. No. And sirens like that, along with the emergency alert system, scare the fuck out of me. It is so unnerving. I hate it. Like, it is awful. And I hear them a lot too, living in Texas. We get tornadoes. So, look, like, just for reference. Yeah, so the moon should not look like that. This is something else entirely. And rejoice. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. That's the most unsettling video that they've put out, in my opinion. Like, he's trying to worship the moon, or... Threads from 1984. I cannot say that I have. Fuck the moon. I hate the moon. I actually do hate the moon. It's not a it's not a joke. I really do not like the moon and the sun. It's the full moon, I should say. Very much specify. Is it? I'll have to watch it. I'll have to give it a watch. My favorite Halloween horror kind of thing is Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. That's the best shit I've ever seen in my life, horror wise. I love it. The movie that freaked me out the most was Hereditary, especially if you do a deep dive into that. There's a bunch of satanic shit. Like, they did their homework on Satanism and all that stuff. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. The film depicts the medical, economic, social, and environmental consequences of nuclear. Oh shit, yeah, that sounds right up my alley. I was very lucky to take nuclear.
CAU with.
Oh, what's he doing here? I was very lucky to take nuclear in grad school right when the Fukushima nuclear power plant got hit by the tsunami. It's terrible. It's awful that happened, but since it did happen, it couldn't have happened at a better time, because we got to talk about and dissect Fukushima and how reactors work and stuff like that. It was great. So fucking cool. I love nuclear physics. It was incredibly interesting.
Very same house.
Okay, this is the last one called Digital Transition. I don't know. Sora, you probably weren't. Well, I don't know if you remember Digital Transition, where everything stopped being analog and you had to buy like a digital to analog converter for TVs because they just wiped out all of the analog TV stations
Very
for
same
HD.
house. Very same room.
Okay. So we're making the switch to digital broadcasting. Okay. For more information, visit here. Hold on. Is that a real site? Again, I don't think I've seen that. Okay. Okay, we have a website here. Let's try it out. It's second. Local58.tv digital. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I can't even fucking type. Local58.tv / digital. Is that a real site? It is a real site. And my voice cracked. I don't know why that happened. I think I'm going through second puberty. Are you ready to make the switch to digital? July 13th, 2021. It's going to join nationwide. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, 480p. There's got to be something hidden in here in this thing. Can we like zoom in? So, no. I bet there's something hidden in here. I'm just too fucking stupid to figure it out. Interesting. And this is the Look Back archive? What? Okay, if you click on the banner, it just goes to their YouTube. Yeah, this is not random. That, I don't know. Weird thoughts, ideas, suggestions. That thing right there. Well, maybe not. That thing right there looks like the holes that I pointed out on the moon. Interesting. Wait, did my shit stop? Oh well. I think that froze or something.
See? Dead men do tell tales. Will she try to explain it? At all? Well, that I would like to hear, because I can't explain it. But it happened just the same.
Was that a real film? Huh. John Newmond. Is that a real thing? John Newmond. Oh shit, people are already on top of this. After rewatching Local 58, reminded me of the Twilight Zone. Sorry, you called it. From this Redditor. The narrator wasn't Rod Serling. He misspelled. I think his name's Rod Serling. Looked up the director's name. The photography, Dale Deverman, leads into this IMDb page. It comes from a TV show called One Step Beyond. It's similar to the Twilight Zone. Again, sorry you're on top of this shit. With a more grounded tone. Okay. So there's a guy named John Newland. Oh, shit. Actually, it is the same guy, isn't it? It's gotta be, right? Here. It's like definitely the same guy. 110%. Right? Absolutely. It's gotta be that. Shit, where does that rabbit hole go down?
Just the same.
Okay, it's coming up on midnight. Buy one for me. Drink it for me. Buy analog. In accordance with FCG regulations, Local 58 will make the switch from analog to digital starting tonight, 2021. Older television will experience an interruption in service. I'll be here. Okay, you can get a free digital conversion kit. Fuck. Shit. I kind of want to call that number. I don't have, my phone's not turned on. It's interesting. I would actually call that number like right now. But I can't. Because my life is a goddamn train wreck. Ooh, what was that? Something happened there. Right. His. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of shit going on here. Okay. Okay, Local 58. Yeah, that's a thing. 58 TV. Huh, it's highlighting this bottom local. That's strange. If you are afraid, we will look at it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'm just wondering if there was anything beyond that. I did see that his throne is still there. So is Local 58 this hypothetical alien's throne? Is like base of operations on Earth from the moon? I don't know. Let's see. There's some shit that just happened there. What happened there? Let's go. Here we go. Okay. DTT announced graphics package, Prism Media acquisitions. 58 runtime at 60 seconds, stereo mix, Q at 11:59. Okay. Digital. What DTT? Digital transition. Something. Not sure. Okay. I don't know what else would be in there. Okay. Fine. Shit, don't know that. Hershey's camera. Is it 9? They're not going to throw that in there. Oh, they give us the timeline now. Okay. So I was right. That was the 60s. But there's a mining disaster. Huh. Was there actually a mining disaster in the late 50s? I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about that yet. Wait, when did that say that? When did it come on? Early 60s. Late 50s, early 60s. Okay. '80s, like I thought. 90, okay. And then we have Cadaver and I guess that's the girl that he looked at, and she became all like fucking noped out. Okay, it's the early 2000s, some kind of Cartoon Network shit. And I'm curious, there's lightning here. I know I could be like completely reading between the lines, but that's what they want you to do, I think, doing this kind of stuff. That lightning, the only other time we've seen lightning is in the Direct Route video, the very first one. And that is Nightmare Fuel right there. Okay. Like they got an upgraded budget. Okay, DT, digital television. Gotcha. Okay, Lasker, Icker Falls, Edenvale, and the greater Mason County area. Did a town go missing off of that? Like, what is that? Something's happening here. Oh wait. What is that? What is that? Is that not a thing? Okay. I guess that's a thing. All right. Do we not? Hold on. I thought I saw something weird going on with the time here. I could be wrong completely. And I probably am. Okay, I think I'm wrong. So it switched over to midnight. Shit, what is this? Fuck, what is this? The station will not be participating in digital conversion at this time. I wonder if they wanted to go to digital because it's harder to piggyback off their analog signals. Well, it wouldn't have analog signals. Interesting. Okay. If you're viewing this message, your TV has not been configured for digital reception. Oh shit, look, we got some stuff in the background here. It changed. It changed. Fucking changed. Okay, Local 58 announcement. That's what was just on, but... Shit, don't do that. Betrayal. Okay. It's Betrayal. I, the one you watched. Okay. I, the always here. It's the moon. Is this the moon saying that? The person on the moon? The species on the moon? They make you... They make you thought from pieces. What does that mean? They make you thought from pieces. They... Shit, I don't know what that says. I can't read that. They... See? I don't know. All not knife? KN all knowing, maybe? Shit, it's really, really hard to read. Okay, dude. Thoughts shape in needles. Internet, stop it. I just had a spike. Okay, we're back now. Alright, yeah, I hit a spike. I don't know what that was about. They dream themselves in knives. Thoughts shape in needles. They dream themselves in knives. I have no clue. Oh, we got a better... Okay. They cut the... Okay, they make you thought from pieces. They cut the thoughts I am. All knife. Yeah, it's back. Yeah, it's fine. That one, just a little hiccup. Yeah. Okay. In the background here, emergency alert system, county authorities. Gotcha. Weather warning for your area. Okay, go outside now. On thinking they move. To cut his throat. Only to make some mouths. If he is silenced, we will speak for him. Signs and wonders flood our little sky. No stars above us, only eyes. Ugh. Waiting to open. Okay, that's fucking nightmare fuel. Fair enough. The fuck is that? Is that like the guy on the moon? Is that him? The him referring to his throne? That's fucking terrifying. Okay. Federal, yeah, FBI warning. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm gonna watch two more. So that was Local 58. I am gonna tack one more onto this. That isn't Local 58, but I think it's fascinating. This is channel called Blue. Actually, the
Same house?
shit, I didn't want to do that. Channel that put up a video called Blue. It was, no pun intended, like out of the blue. Because the channel is just like a run-of-the-mill YouTube channel. Gooseworks. So this is Thalison. This is not part of Local 50. It's a completely different thing by a different person, but it's so tiny that I wouldn't want to devote an entire video to it. Because I am recording right now. And I'm going to stop it to put it out there, and then I'll, go play a game or something. But anyway, yeah, this is called Blue. It's interesting. The ideas and concepts of it, anyway. So, yeah.
Or a loved one are suffering from any of the following symptoms: lack of feeling, emotional outbursts,
Yep.
fog of the mind,
Yep.
or memory loss.
Yep.
This may be a sign of onset AED or advanced emotional deterioration.
Yep.
Today, 7 in 10 people over the age of 21 report experiencing emotional degradation severe enough to hinder everyday tasks, such as
I feel like this video is specifically attacking me.
workplace performance, social interaction, and general well-being. Emotional stability is required for a functional and healthy mind. Correcting AED used to require rigorous testing and invasive procedures, costing time, effort, and money. Today, the solution is Thalassin.
Hell yeah. Give me some of that
Using our modern
Thalassin.
understanding of brain mapping, Thalassin is able to reproduce the emotions necessary for any occasion. Not only does Thalassin restore lost emotion, but patients have reported emotions at a higher and more consistent quality than ones produced non-chemically.
What is a quality of emotion? I don't even know how to reconcile those words.
Included in every pack of Thalassin are these common emotions: happiness,
Yeah.
sadness,
Yeah.
anger,
Yeah.
fear,
So you take those pills
and relief.
and then become that emotion?
Also, look out for over-the-counter options such as jealousy, hope,
How weird. I guess you could use those for like espionage.
frustration, and pride.
So we have awe. Wait, what was the other one? Bliss, curiosity, enthusiasm, joy. Gotcha.
Tired of only experiencing natural emotions?
Hell yeah.
Or maybe interested in expanding your emotional palette?
I am a refined person.
Cutting-edge brain mapping technology has not only allowed us to refine existing emotions, but has also allowed for the creation of new emotions and emotional experiences.
New emotions. It's so weird to even think about that. Like, it's impossible to imagine. Because you would have to relate it to some sort of other emotion which developed out of evolution. That's weird. I don't know.
With Thalassin Plus, experience emotions beyond previous natural capabilities. These new emotions include degrance,
Yeah.
humber,
I am so fucking humber right now. It's not even a...
nage,
not even... Nage, okay. I'm not that. Not that. I'm pretty sure that's what the Joker is in Batman. He has Nage.
dorselessness,
Dorselessness. It's gonna be my new fucking profile picture.
and
That's so creepy. The music just drops out there. Well used, what am I trying to say? Well crafted use of silence.
andric.
Andric. Everybody Andric in here.
Verin,
Ooh, what the fuck do we got? Verination. Feeling some verination. Need to go out in the hall, catch your breath. I understand.
Pawnish,
And who doesn't feel pawnish whenever they wake up in the morning? Come on. Harfim. I mean, of course. Fine. Okay.
attentiveness,
Trantiveness. God, I wish for trantiveness every fucking day of my life. Oh! Wait. What? Wait, which one's trantiveness? I thought trantiveness was the other one. The fuck? What am I watching? Okay, that's trantiveness. Hold on, did this motherfucker just like prolapse his face? Instead of like a prolapsed asshole, he just fucking prolapsed his face? Teluge. What is Teluge? Did we already see that? Was that not Humber? Maybe not. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know. Oh my god. Onlint. Are you Onlint? What do you mean, Postal Redux? The game? The video game?
Rick,
Lorik. Oh my gosh, that's it. Never mind. I'm Lorik. I'm feeling incredibly Lorik tonight. Absolutely, without a doubt.
To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your screen now before supplies run out.
Yeah. Fantastic. I gotta get me some of that shit. Anyway, okay. So that was Local 58 in blue. And I will be putting this up on my channel as its own video because I love this shit. And I'm so excited for October. But all right. So I'm going to stop recording, not stop streaming, but stop